After a statewide network disruption shut down state offices all across the state, now the FBI has stepped in to investigate.
And many state offices will likely be closed once again tomorrow. Offices impacted include the DMV and Social Security offices. The RTC has also confirmed that traffic cameras and electronic freeway signs are temporarily unavailable. Nevada State Parks headquarters in Carson City was closed due to the outage. State parks were open today, but they only accepted cash for entrance fees. Last night, Nevada State Police and Highway Patrol experienced an outage of their phone lines. That has since been resolved, but their website is still down.